Yo, what is going on, everybody? Duel Links is like 6 for 6, 5 for 5 in terms of good boxes, and the streak keeps on coming. We have another new box leaked, Heart of XCs, and this one is very reminiscent of something like Galaxy of Photon, where there's a lot of generic XCs monster. And I fully believe this will be a huge meta-impacting box. We'll get into the cards here, but of course, I gotta plug myself. Like, comment, subscribe if you like our content. I love you for doing that. Let's get into it. We're gonna read the cards. I'm gonna give my opinions on them. Most of the important cards are gonna be the Exceed cards, but we'll talk about the effect monsters as well. A Gear Spring Spirit Machine Dark level 8 can not be normal summoned or sent. Must be special summoned from your hand by having only machine type monsters in your grave. Minimum 1. Once per turn, you can target one face-up monster your opponent controls. Its attack becomes 0 until the end of the turn. This, of course, is just going to help you get those level 8 or rank 8s rather for XC's machine decks. This is kind of the focus of what this guy is going to be looking for. Because you can only play machines and you need to have at least one machine in your graveyard. So there you go. Any machine decks, maybe trains. We got some trains in here. Could see some play there. Galaxy Wizard. Once per turn, you can increase this card's level by 4 until the end of this turn. You can tribute this card, add one Galaxy card from your deck to your hand, except Galaxy Wizard. So some Photon support there. Can also go into rank 8 plays potentially with it, being able to become that level 8 normal summon, essentially. Pretty cool. Galaxy Knight, another level 8. If you control a Photon or Galaxy monster, you can normal summon this card without tribute. If summoned this way, target one Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon in your graveyard. Regardless, this card loses 1,000 if it does. Special summon that target for any defense. Its attack is decreased until the end of this turn. So, again, more rank 8 plays potentially with Photons. So, or I guess Galaxy Eyes, Photon / Cypher. That kind of little combination that we have going. We have Accelerate coming out. If you control no monsters, you can special summon one level 4 or lower Photon or Galaxy from your deck. Pretty strong summoning straight from the deck. You can only activate one Accelerate per turn, and you cannot normal summon set during the turn you activate this card. But being able to choose what normal summon you want is extremely powerful. Again, we'll have to see how well Photons end up doing with this card, or Galaxy Eyes, or whatever they want to be called at this point. Galaxy Expedition. If you control a level 5 or higher Photon or Galaxy, special summon one level 5 or higher Photon or Galaxy monster from your deck in defense, you can only activate one Galaxy Expedition per turn. This one does not lock you out of your normal summon. There you go. Even more powerful strength there. Galaxy Zero. Target one Photon or Galaxy monster in your graveyard. Special summon it in face-up attack position. Equip it with this card. It cannot attack or activate its effects. If it would be destroyed during the battle phase, you can destroy this card instead. When this card leaves the field, the equipped monster's attack becomes 0. You can only activate one Galaxy Zero per turn. Again, very strong. And remember, all these are going to come with the new Photon skill, the Galaxy Eyes skill that we're going to have. It's going to make it easier to bring out that strong ace monster that they wouldn't normally be able to do with, monster negates and stuff like that. So really, really love to see that support. Spellbook of Miracles. There is also going to be another Spellbook card that we'll talk about later. That's been leaked, but Spellbook of Miracles is coming out. Target a spellcaster Exceed monster in your graveyard, up to 2 your banished Spellbook spell cards. Special summon that monster, and if you do, attach the targeted Spellbook spell cards as Exceeds material. You can only activate one Spellbook of Miracles per turn. We'll have to see if more Spellbook stuff will bring Spellbooks into the metagame, because they have been out since their skill Light and Dark got nerfed, so we'll have to take a look. XCs change tactics. When a Utopia monster is Exceed summoned to your field as a continuous, you can pay 500, draw 1. You can only control one XCs change tactics. I think this was actually in a skill before, and it didn't make too many huge splashes, so I don't know if this will really matter for Utopia to get extra draw power. It feels like if you just played another card, it'd be more useful, but we'll see. Barrage Blast. Once per turn, you can detach any number of materials from a machine XCs you control, then target that many cards in the field, destroy them. If a machine XC monster you control is destroyed by battle card effect while this card's in your grave, you can banish this card and target one machine XCs monster from your grave. Inflict damage to your opponent equal to the banished monster's rank times 200. Probably see a reduction in that for Duel Links. Call of the Haunted. Activate this card by targeting one monster in your grave. Special summon that target in attack position. When this card leaves the field, destroy that monster. When it's destroyed, destroy this card. Call of the Haunted is actually interesting because it is technically slow for where we are in Duel Links. However, there are enough back row based decks that they may actually be able to play and pull this off and make some use out of it. You do get, it doesn't negate your monster effects. You get all your monster effects. You can use them for Xyz material purposes. You could Xyz, Call the Haunted, Xyz again. So I am happy that it's finally in the game. And back when it would be overpowered is probably gone, but I could see some decks potentially using this, especially slower decks for sure. Photon Current, when a face-up light dragon type monster you control is targeted for an attack, the attack target gains attack equal to the attacking monster's attack until the end of the damage step. There are better traps than that. That's a lot of attack. Super Dreadnought Rail Cannon Juggernaut Lieb. This is 3 level 11 monsters, or once per turn you can also exceed summon this card by using 1 rank 10 machine exceeds monster. Love to see trains get more support. I feel like Anna Kaboom got absolutely hoed in Duel Links, so I'm happy to see her get more support. Technically, this is, more generic support, especially if you're going into that level 10 and you're going to climb up. But this one's really cool because once per turn you can detach a material, it gains 2,000 attack defense. Also for the rest of the turn, you can only declare attack with this card. During each battle phase, this card can make attacks on monsters equal to the number of materials it has +1. So we may end up seeing a train OTK. This was definitely needed with the Super Gustav, Maximum Gustav that we had. This is normally what people will also rank up into. So I'm happy to see that it's finally out. We'll see if trains can do anything or if Earth Machine can be a thing in Duel Links. Number 20, Utopic Dark Infinity. 2+ level 10 monsters, so you can actually have more. When a monster is destroyed by battle since the grave, you can detach 1 material from this card, then target that monster, special summon to your field in defense. You can only target one. You can target one other face-up special summon monster you control, gain life points equal to the original attack. You can use each effect once per turn. So 4,000 attack, special summon monsters, gain life points. We'll have to see. Utopia got a bunch of buffs, but I don't know if this card will necessarily fit in there. They're kind of more of a at Ignister style deck from Master Duel. If anyone plays Master Duel that's watching this video, the Utopia is kind of the Ignisters of our era right now. We're getting Sky Palace. I believe this was leaked in the last video I talked about. 2 level 10s. You can detach 1 XC's card from this card. Target 1 card your opponent controls. Destroy that target. And if you do, inflict 1,000 damage to your opponent. You can only use this effect once per turn. This card cannot attack the turn you activate it. Yep. Galaxy Eyes Cipher Blade Dragon. You can also XC summon this card by using a rank 8 Galaxy Eyes XC's monster you control as material. Cannot be used as material for an XC summon. Once per turn, you can detach 1 material from this card, then target 1 card in the field, destroy it. If this XC's monster you controlled is destroyed by battle by an opponent's attacking monster or destroyed by an opponent's card effect, since the grave, you can target 1 Galaxy Eyes Cipher in your graveyard, special summon it. So has to be your opponent, not your effects destroying it. Otherwise, OTK is all over the place. So again, you love to see it with Cipher getting all the support. Hopefully it'll work out for him. Galaxy Eyes Full Armor Photon Dragon. This is the box monster that we have here. 3 level 8 monsters. You can also XC summon by using a Galaxy Eyes XC's monster you control as material. Once per turn, you can target up to 2 equip cards equipped to this card. You can target up to 2 equip cards equipped to this card. Attach to this card as materials. So you can take those equips, make them materials. Once per turn, you can detach 1 material, then target 1 face-up card your opponent controls. Destroy it. Looks like it's an ignition effect, not a quick effect. So there you go. Number 11, Big Eye. I remember a lot of people wanted Big Eye in the beginning of XCs. He's finally here. Once per turn, this is 2 level 7s. Once per turn, detach a material from this card, then target 1 card your opponent controls. Take control of that monster. This card cannot attack the turn this card is activated. So kind of a mini econ take. You just don't technically lose the monster. You just lose the material and the attack. So I like this. I think more aggressive options for Duel Links is the way to go. Slower options, like things like Call of the Haunted, stuff like that, I'm not a big fan of. But number 11, Big Eye, that will speed up games, specifically for people that can make level 7s. So think of something like, Odd Eyes decks. If they're able to play this, boom, they can play some more aggression. Beatrice, Lady of the Eternal. Got some Burning Abyss support in here. Most people should know what Beatrice does, but if you don't, 2 level 6s. You can also do it by sending a Burning Abyss monster from your hand to the graveyard, then using a Dante monster as an Exceed material. If summoned this way, the following effect cannot be activated this turn. Once per turn during either player's turn, detach an Exceed material, send 1 card from your deck to the graveyard. This is very, very strong. For Burning Abyss, but really strong for anything that can make level 6. People even play this in Master Duel, so really, really cool. And if you can special summon Burning Abyss from your extra deck, ignoring its summoning conditions if it's sent to the graveyard. Burning Abyss with access to their entire deck, sending whatever they want, is going to be very strong. So we'll see how they're able to better utilize Beatrice. Number 33, Chronomaly Machu Mech. Finally, Chronomaly's got that level 5 that we're looking for. Once per turn, you can detach material. This card to target one face-up monster your opponent controls and inflict damage to your opponent equal to the difference between its original attack and current attack. And if you do, this card gains attack equal to the damage inflicted. The effect is whatever, just being that rank 5 that they can make once their restrictions set in and stuff, especially with their skill, is going to be huge for them. That was something that was, greatly missing from them. And then we have number 57, Trihead Dust Dragon. When this card's special summon, you can target one monster your opponent controls. This card gains attack equal to that monster's current attack. If your opponent controls more cards than you do, detach a material, and you can choose one unused main monster zone or a spell and trap zone while this card's face up. That zone cannot be used. 3 level 4s. God, that seems like such troll. 100 attack, 2600 defense, just to lock down your opponent if you're behind, I guess. And then we're also getting Spellbook of Knowledge. This is the one card that's like, is Spellbook back? Let me look it up for you here. Spellbook. That's nice. Spellbook of Knowledge. Spellbook of Knowledge. Ooh. Is extremely powerful. Send to the graveyard either one spellcaster monster you control or one other spell book card from your hand or face from the field, except Spellbook of Knowledge. And if you do draw 2 cards, you can only activate 1 Spellbook of Knowledge per turn. The only thing stronger than this for spellbooks is the banned card that's probably never coming back in TCG, where you get to add cards based on the number of spellbooks that you end up using. So here you go. You can send from your graveyard a spellcaster or just any spellbook, which is fine for them. They don't mind having spellbooks in the grave. And then boom, you get to just draw 2 cards for essentially for free for this deck. I think this box is going to be super awesome and super meta impacting. I think Duel Links is doing an amazing job for adding the right power level stuff to the game. I think this is going to be another winner. The most last 5 or 6 boxes have been winners. They just need to make this game cheaper, bro. If they made this game cheaper, I would have no complaints. It should not be as expensive as it is, but I am glad that they're getting positive changes. Thank you guys for watching. Till the next video, peace out.